Alright, already talked about Sarkid the Mad, I think. I think he'll get some play. I don't think he's going to be a big splashy card in Constructed. It'd be amazing in Limited. It's just a little, once you get up to these 5 casting costs, I think the Planeswalkers become less viable as just kind of format, defining cards. Angel Heart Vial, that was terrible. Dreamstone Hedron, really good. Definitely take that. Reasonably highly and limited for my slow control decks. Inatu Golem, 6 for 3/5. Yeah, not too excited about him. And if you need another card to play, maybe, but probably not. Definitely nothing for Constructed there. Hedron Matrix. Sometimes when you need a big splashy effect, something else to do with all your extra mana, because you've drafted a lot of mana producing effects like the Hedron and whatnot, this can be good enough. Usually it's probably not going to be though. It's only making your big guys into bigger guys, so it's pretty bad. Keening Stone. It's good for the control versus control matchup in Limited, that's for sure. So if you're playing against super aggro deck, though, I don't think it's probably going to help you. Ogre's Cleaver. Seems like a lot of mana. Same thing as the Hedron Matrix. It's just a lot of mana. At least this one makes your little guys into monsters, though. You can turn your little spawn tokens into, 5 0/1s? So 5 1s. So, if you have a lot of extra mana, maybe. It seems like a lot of mana, so I wouldn't draft it very highly. It is a pretty big bump up, but they kill your guy, and you're going to get really far behind really quickly. Pen and Blade seems a little better. More upside, a little cheaper to get going. You want the casting cost to be high, the equip to be low generally on equipment. So this one's a little bit better on that end. And you makes your guy be able to survive too. So. Prophetic Prism is a card that I've kind of been waiting for them to print. So I've always seen the cards like it and been like, why isn't there like draw a card on here? Or why can't it tap for colorless as well? So this is, what that card should be, so that's good. If you need mana fixing, definitely take that. You can play as many of these as you get because it cycles. Reinforced Bulwark seems fine. Definitely a good filler card. Ruined Servitor, I think is a reprint, isn't it? Yeah. It's fine. Just, it's a good filler aggressive creature. You can definitely play it in your aggro decks. As another 2-drop. Because it's, helps them, helps you. Initially, it's just 2 for a 2/2. Sphinx Bone Wand. That seems horrible. Limited or Constructed. Warmonger's Chariot. Seems quite good. Probably the best of all these equipments that I've been looking at. It's because it can make your defender creatures into huge attackers, and it can go on any creature, right? So it's 3 to equip to give them +2/+2. It's not an amazing equipped whatever cost, but definitely really solid and manageable. Eldrazi Temple, probably going to just take this as a rare draft all the time anyway. Sometimes you'll play it, sometimes you won't. It'll make a big splash in Constructed as long as Eldrazi are playable. Evolving Wilds, it's definitely going to be solid. And then lots of lands. I think the mountains look the best. Kind of looks like they cheated on the artwork on this one. They're just looks like they're taking different clips of the same picture. So that's kind of annoying. One painting, two lands. So, yeah, that's exactly what they did. Kind of silly. It's kind of a ripoff. Anyway, so that's Rise of the Eldrazi. Like I said, very, very annoyed about Vengevine and our friend. Where is he? Kargan Dragonlord. So I don't know if I'm being silly about being annoyed about these guys, but I don't think Mythics have quite had those characteristics yet, as far as I remember. Everything that they've printed that's been Mythic so far has been kind of a high casting cost, or just, narrow purpose, not something that's going to get a lot of play, or legendary at least, right? You be the judge, I guess. So here's Xaoslegend, sleeping with your wives and girlfriends so you don't have to. Talk to you later. Bye.